तो चलो भाई, अब हम खेलते हैं वॉकिंग डेड का एपिसोड 2 स्टार्ट करते हैं। एपिसोड 1 के एंड में चल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई। खैर, एपिसोड 1 के एंड में वो छोटी लाल ने मार्लिन को मार दी डायरेक्टली गोली। ब्रूडी भी मर गई है और अब देखते हैं कि क्या होता है आगे। तो अब एपिसोड 2 स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। एपिसोड 2 का नाम है सफ़र द चिल्ड्रन और स्टार्ट। चलो जी।
Previously on The Walking Dead,
अच्छा, ये भी दिखाएंगे प्रीवियसली।
AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlin,
यार इसको
the
मारना नहीं
leader of
चाहिए
a
था।
community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. I didn't want to risk it, so I let him take some of the food and leave. I found Marlin and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlin traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her.
वो बन गई।
She turned. I had to stop her. Marlin stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. I attacked Marlin and made him drop the gun. I was going to lock him in the basement, but then
ये नहीं होना चाहिए था।
Marlin was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
गलत 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 छोटे। बहुत गलत बच्चा, अजीब
Just some
बच्चा।
coffee.
भाग यहाँ से
It was in
गंदा।
the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
तुझे पे भरोसा खत्म है।
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlin, I
तूने
heard
गलत किया?
Lewis and what he called me.
मॉन्स्टर साला।
Am I a murderer?
यस यस, मैं तो बोलता हूँ यस।
No! Oh my god!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer.
यस, ही इज अ।
Marlon, he was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
बच्चा ही अजीब है यार।
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad?
यस।
I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
तो ये फांसी चढ़ाएंगे सही.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you.
Never heard.
Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
Yes.
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and
Yes.
I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is. We're going to fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
इसको मारो साले छोटे को. गलत हरकत की है.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So... that means you murdered him.
अबे ढक्कन.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him.
हाँ
deserve
समझे
better.
चुत्तू. गधा कहीं का.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
नहीं ये गंदा है. बेकार है.
Hey,
चलो दूसरा आ गया.
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
Yes
No,
you
you're
are.
not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't rely on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Clem. But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
मैं तो बड़ा मायूस हूँ. कॉफी पी ले यार. टेंशन थोड़ी कम होगी. चलो funeral में ही चलें.
Ready?
मैं तो भाई अब दिल टूट गया इस बच्चे से. हाँ रिग्रेट करो अपने घटिया एक्शंस को.
I did that.
Yes, you did that.
Come on.
Talk, put flowers on the graves, and sing, I think.
Anything else?
I don't see you coming up with any brilliant ideas.
It'll be...
जब ब्रूडी की हो रही है पहले. मार्लिन.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem?
What?
Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon,
Tin said they used to have them more.
they died.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
Brody,
That made them all sad.
she was really
Like if someone took you away.
had all these big dreams.
Does everyone get a funeral?
They couldn't come true.
People do. Some animals, too.
We didn't care about
Even
what
monsters?
Whatever she said seemed
Even monsters.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody.
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
आखिर में हो गई थी यार दोस्ती इनकी.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
सही कह
He's
रही है
got a
बंदी.
point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
ओ भैया
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
What? You can't just kick us out.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing
Okay.
forever.
fine. I guess we're fucking voting. Louis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
हाँ, बेचारा मार्लिन की खबर पे बैठा है.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
वोटिंग होगी. जमहूरियत. चलो भाई. अब यहाँ पर मुझे म्यूट करना पड़ेगा वरना हो जाएगी प्रॉब्लम. ये म्यूजिक म्यूट कर दिया मैंने ऑलरेडी खुद ही ताकि कॉपीराइट इशू ना आए. हाँ जी चलो जी. एपिसोड 2 का शुरुआत हुई है वोटिंग से. क्या कर रहा है बे?
AJ, stop.